Okay. Hi, Leva. It is so nice to see you.
You as well. It's an honor and a blessing to be here with you.
Yeah, thanks. It's been quite a long time since you finished the program. You've been on a bit of a traveling journey, to say the least. But you're
Yeah.
here right now. You're joining us from Costa Rica, which is really cool. Yeah.
Yes. I'm in the blue zone of Costa Rica, which
Oh,
is
no way.
Mhm.
I talk
Yes.
about the blue zones a lot with people. So that's so cool that you're there right now. How fitting.
Of course.
Yeah. I think the first thing I just want to ask you is, so you came into the program. Can you tell me some of the reasons why you joined the program? I know the reasons, but I'd love for you to share the reasons that you knew you came in for.
So I had some long-standing issues, and I mean, well over a decade going towards, 2 decades and more of I always had really heavy cycles that my hormones have always been like out of whack. I mean, I started birth control pills when I was 15 because it was so heavy. And,
Um,
so that was just kind of a continual thing. And then I had this persistent weight that would not go anywhere. It didn't matter what I did, didn't matter the supplements or the food or the exercise, like it just stayed. And it was really depressing. Like
I remember
when
you
you,
were really frustrated.
yes, like
Yeah.
when you feel like you're doing the things, like if
Yeah.
you're not doing the things, then you can be like, okay. But if you're doing the things and it's like, it's still not like nothing's shifting. Also, my hair was falling out.
Mm.
And I also felt like I'd been going through some traumatic things for a couple of years, and I felt like I'd visibly aged.
I remember
And
you telling me that you felt like you had aged like 10 years in a year or something like that. I can't remember your exact words, but I actually hear that all the time is I feel like I'm 80 years old in the last 6 months.
yes, yes. And I mean, I'm 48, so I'm not going to look like I'm 22, but I have really good genes. And I was just like, I look like I look older than I am, and I look older than I think I normally would have,
Mm.
just in my normal kind of way of being. So that was another thing of just
Mm.
my kind of personal experiences were just hitting me so hard that it was just such a drain on every energy, body, physical, emotional, everything was just
Yeah, you just said it exactly right. When we feel this like dullness in our body and we look in the mirror, we don't recognize who we are anymore, and then we're tired and we're exhausted and we just feel heavy and for some sweaty and irritated, all those things. It's really hard to be excited about life, and it's really hard to kind of move through your day getting things done that you want to do in life. And I'm just going to look down at my notes because you gave us such a beautiful testimonial for my website, and I was reading it before our call here today, and I loved your first sentence. How do you put a miracle into words? That made me laugh. And the very first thing was you lost 30 pounds in the program. 30 pounds. Like that is a significant amount of weight for someone where the weight just didn't budge. Like it didn't budge at all. And I hear this from women over and over and over again. I tried eating less, I tried exercising more, I tried supplements, I tried all these different things, and nothing is budging. And for most women, the scale keeps going up and up, even with these things. So that was really cool for me to see that, what we did together in the program really worked for you. And the other thing, you said, yeah, your hair stopped falling out. And you said you feel that you look younger again. You feel younger, you look younger, your skin, your hair, everything just kind of came back to life.
yes, yes. My partner, he's 6 years younger than me, and he said I look about 10 years younger than I am. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see if we can go a little further also.
That's good feedback. I think, for me, what I noticed with you is when you came into the program, there was this heavy energy to it. You were frustrated, you felt dull. And well, you can see you now. You're just glowing and you're laughing a lot. You look like you have your life back.
Yes, yes. It's definitely feels like there's definitely been a shift. And also, like, I have it in weight, so, that kind of glomming onto like looking at the scale and then like being like, and like I've let that go. So I haven't looked in a while, but recently, I'd say like in the last month, um, ever since I had surgery when I was 34, my stomach has been distended.
Mm.
Um, when I had surgery, they're supposed to make one cut, like either vertically or horizontally, but they did both. So my organs kind of went, "Ugh," you know.
Okay.
And like, so my stomach has been out, but in the last month, it's actually shifting. Like it's actually
Mhm.
visibly going down, and it's almost like a daily thing. So I'm like, okay,
Wow.
we're still we're still moving, we're still shifting, but I'm super happy about that. I'm like, hey, look at that, and like, oh, I can feel my hip bone, and like, oh, I have a collarbone.
Yep. Wait. I've done a few of these interviews with women. There's one, this kind of a shout out to Kimberly because we did an interview together or a meeting here, and she just said, I see my abs. I have abs again. And I think this is what we've been misled, especially with belly fat, is we're told that when we go through menopause, we're going to gain weight and we're going to have a belly. And this is the narrative I want to change. So belly fat is a red flag, right? In Ayurveda, that something's out of balance. We're not supposed to have belly fat, whether our hormones are changing or not. It's just a symptom of something out of balance. So yeah, that's just great that you're starting to feel your hip bones and you're physically noticing the belly going down. It will just get better and better. A lot of women say, okay, well, the program was 6 months, and they get to the end and they're really sad. Obviously, the program has ended for them, but they feel it's just the beginning, if that makes sense. They have all these tools now to move forward there's one thing I want all women to feel when they're done the program is I'm okay and I will always be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it also doesn't have to be perfect. Like I've been in Costa Rica for most of this year, and some of the things that I might normally have access to, I don't. So it's like it
Yeah.
hasn't looked perfect, but it's still the things I am doing are still shifting and
Mm,
continue. So that's really helpful to know. You don't have to be perfect because a lot of the regimens that we've been taught are like, you have to do it this way and just this way and just this way and just this way. And maybe you get a cheat day, but you have, like this. And it's like,
yeah. I love that reminder because perfectionism is an imbalance all in itself. I am all too familiar with that. When I started down this journey, I wanted to do it perfect and I stressed myself out so much. This is a lifestyle that, you're living, I'm living, everyone in our community is living who's been through the program. It's not about being perfect. It's about feeling joy and being excited to be alive and to be healthy and happy, all these things. And as soon as we infuse perfectionism to it, it falls apart. Yeah, we have to be able to be fluid where we're living and who we're with. And that's the beauty of this is it's not something you start and then stop. It's just a lifestyle.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, Leva, the final question I want to ask you is what would you say to someone who loves the sound of the program? They love everything about it, but they have this fear or anxiety or nervousness that it's not going to work for them because they've tried so many other things, literally everything out there to whether it's lose weight, sleep better, stop the hot flashes, joint pain, whatever it is. What would you say to these women based on your experience?
Let me just tune into that. I certainly came to you thinking the same thing of like, I have tried so many things, and not just for, 6 months, but like years, decades of
Yeah.
these kind of symptoms and that, and just listening to my body, because I actually was following you on Instagram for a while, and my body just was like, would kind of light up when we were watching the videos, and like,
Mm.
just your radiance was so attractive, and I was like, she's got something. I was like, I want to find out what it is. So, my body led me there. And
Mm.
I was like, okay, body, like, what's it going to take? And like, let's do this. And then, just being able to, and the program is about shedding the layers to get to you. And it's more than just the physical, which I think most programs are just focused on one aspect. Yet your program is really holistic.
Mm.
It focuses on your mental state and your emotional and your physical and your heart and like you said, joy and things like that. So it's really comprehensive in a way that I hadn't found, and that really was like heart healing. And
Aw.
that was part of what was needed. So I'm truly grateful.
Yeah, Leva, that means a lot to me. Everyone makes me cry. As soon as you say the word heart, it's exactly right. So this is why this is on in my screen every time I share this, as you know, in the program, what this card means to me. And it is about finding who we are again, this program. It is about connecting with our heart. And you just said it so beautifully. So thank you. It really means a lot to me.
Thank you.
Okay, I could go on and on, but I'm not because I'm going to leave it there. Those are such beautiful words. So thank you, Leva. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to do this video with me. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, thank you
Okay,
for having
we'll
me.
see
Thank
you on, even though your program's done, we'll see you on the monthly calls, and I'd love to see you there.
you. Perfect.
Okay, bye.
Bye.